Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here. Back with another drawing stream. What is up, everybody? Let me close out of a few things here. So, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We are here starting a new drawing. The title just says Panel 3, but I'll give a little background on what we're doing here. So, Sonic Month is coming up in June, and I've started working on one of the video ideas that I have. And basically that video idea is we are going to remake Sonic Chew, the Sonic Chew comic, the infamous one. So I am going to, let me turn on the light here. I am going to redraw it, and I figured this would be a really good drawing stream. Just working on the panels on my free time. I'm not going to do every single thing for it on stream, but I will be spending some of the streams that we're doing just working on the comic. And this is panel 3 that we got here. I've drawn actually pretty much like half of it. I think I got like half of the pencil done. But this is going to be one of the panels here. It's Sonic jumping in front of, I'm assuming Perfect Chaos. He never really states what this kind of like water dragon monster is. So I'm just gonna have to assume it's Perfect Chaos. But yeah, we're gonna be drawing it today. And I am going to, can I hold down? I guess shift doesn't make it. Whoops. I'll just hit the corners here. This won't be a perfect square, but it'll be good enough for what we need to do. And as you can see, this is super rough. I actually just took a picture of the piece of paper. I was going to normally do the scan mode that my Surface Pro has, but apparently this black box was screwing with it, and it was only getting everything inside the black box for this panel. So I couldn't use it. I actually had to take like a normal photograph of it. But that's no matter. It's good enough. It's good enough for what we need. So yeah, we're pretty much going to just start drawing and working on it. If you guys have any questions or want to talk about this Sonic Chew comic remake, I'm all ears, dude. Just jump into the comment section. No, we don't need any texture on it. Want a simple circle. We can probably go down to like a 12 maybe. And yeah, so we're just gonna be drawing now. Okay, yeah, we'll start out with Sonic. Whoops, what happened here? How did it switch to bucket? So yeah, we're just gonna be drawing Sonic here. Working on this panel. I hope everybody had a good week. It is Sunday. We're at the end of the week here. Or I guess start of the week. Isn't Sunday like the start? And like Monday is like the second day, really? Which, it should be the opposite. Like Monday is the start of the week. Come on now. Come on now. So yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of a trickier panel. Mainly because of the, I forgot the comic book term, but like, there's a term for like breaking the panel. Like having like stuff go outside the panel. There's like a comic book, I don't remember what it was. I'm not doing too many of these, but, and I want to start with this one, because this is actually the first one I'm actually like really working on. And the big reason why I want to start is because like this is kind of like a cool one. You got like Sonic's back, you got like Perfect Chaos in the background. Again, I'm assuming that's Perfect Chaos. Because I don't think he states it in the comic that who's Sonic actually like fighting here. So yeah, and again, I don't even plan on like finishing this panel, this kind of sit down. Whoops, that's too big. Feels like a 9. Let's go to the 9. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I don't even plan on finishing. I might not finish this one on stream. We might come back and start like working on it. But again, I'm gonna do some stuff off stream, some stuff on stream. Mainly, I just want to get this done as quickly as possible. There we go. Because this is a lot of work for like one single YouTube video. Well, it's gonna be like a YouTube video, and I am gonna post this on Webtoons. Basically, you can think of this as a very high effort like shit post. Which those are the best types of shit posts. Yeah, looks better. Okay, my computer is charging. I want to make sure. I always do that like every once in a while. Like you forget to like leave your computer in the charger when you're streaming. You're like, oh shit. Mainly because like I do everything off like a laptop. Well, actually. Yeah, it's good enough. Again, when you're doing like comic book stuff, you can't stress about every little detail. Like this foot looks kind of off, but it's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for what it is. There we go. Oh, let me know if the music's getting like annoying or whatever, or if it's too loud or not loud enough. Let me know in the stream or the chat. I don't think anyone's watching yet, so I don't think it's a big deal. I can't actually hear it though. That's pretty good. Yo, what's up? Awesome work, mate. It's just okay. Awesome, dude. Thanks, Bread7034. Oh, thanks for jumping in the stream, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, also, I think I forgot about. I would want to shout out Wizplay and his friend. They actually did a stream every Wednesday where they're reading through Sonic-Chu. I didn't link it in the description below, but by the time this stream is over, I will have linked it in. So, God, I can't believe I forgot to mention that. We're gonna bump up this for the water dragon. Make his lines real thick. Again, does anyone know if this is like if this is actually like perfect chaos? If anyone is like really in depth in the Sonic-Chu lore, I'd love to know. Yeah, I saw a live stream. I was like, no way, random recommendations. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm glad you jumped in. I hope you like it. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch the stream. Alright, that should be pretty good. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, but we're just drawing. I don't know if you caught the beginning part, but I am remaking Sonic-Chu here. Yo, what's up, Sir Hedgelord? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Always happy to see your face. But yeah, anyway, what we're doing here, I know it just says panel 3 on the title. But what I'm doing here, this is for a Sonic Month video I'm going to work on. And, I am remaking all of Sonic-Chu. Or not all of Sonic, chapter 1 of Sonic-Chu. I'm not doing all of Sonic-Chu, dude. Well, I subbed already, pretty good work. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I do a drawing stream every Sunday. So, if you like the drawing streams, I do them every Sunday. I also have a how to draw video every Sunday as well. So if you want to see like a more normal like YouTube video, I try to do it every Sunday. But thanks for the sub. I really do appreciate that, man. That's actually super cool. Like, people like seeing a video you're doing, and they're like, know what? I want to see you do this more. That's awesome. I can't believe I have like 3,000 subs. Oh no. Not Sonic-Chu, bro. Yes, we are redoing Sonic-Chu. Just chapter 1. I don't want to do all of them, but if this catches on, like, becomes like a thing. Okay, these teeth are too thick. We'll have to go in with a smaller one later. But yeah, we are redoing Sonic-Chu as like a joke. More as like a high effort like shit post. And I just think it would be funny if you got like someone who actually has like an art background actually like putting effort into like a Sonic-Chu remake. I think that's funny. I think that's really funny to me. It's pretty good. Help if I see the whole... I actually don't like that line either now. We'll clean everything up later. Why are you remaking it just because? Well, every June I do a Sonic Month on my channel. And this year's Sonic Month, I want to focus on like Sonic memes. As kind of like the theme for the month. And one of the memes I thought would be really funny is if I redid the Sonic-Chu comic. Again, just chapter 1. Where Sonic-Chu, where we see the origins of Sonic-Chu. I thought it'd be really funny. I actually have some friends that are, they have a live stream every Wednesday, which I'll link in the description below later. That are reading through Sonic-Chu, and that's kind of like how I got the idea. I thought it was really funny. And I was like, it's funny, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, we could crank this down to like a 10 probably. Womp, womp, womp. But yeah, I was actually looking on Webtoons, like, you know, doing a little bit of research for this, and I saw that someone actually did try to like remake Sonic Chew already. There's like one, and it has like a really cool looking cover of like Sonic Chew with like a lightning bolt going around like a loop-de-loop. And I'm surprised that I wasn't like the first one to have this idea. I like how there's like more people out there being like, we can make this better. There's something here. Whoops. And maybe if I do a really good job, I'll get a medallion. Alrighty. Let me get his teeth in. So you just found the stream just randomly, Breads? Like it just got shown up on your YouTube feed? See, like I always wonder about that because there are times where like my channel seems like it's like blowing up, where I'm getting like a ton more comments, and it's like today it's like I got like 6 or 7 comments. I usually get like 1 or 2 a day, but it's weird. It kind of comes in like waves. So I guess there's just sometimes where like the algorithm's just like, okay, we're gonna be good to you today, and just like we're gonna show your stuff around. And there's other times where like I'll be posting, it's like it seems like no one watches anything. So I'm always kind of curious with like which is like randomly recommended to you, or it's just one of those things where it's just like, well, I guess I just can't like guess the algorithm. You just got to get lucky. Just keep posting, never stop posting, and hopefully one day maybe you'll get lucky. All I know is it's out of my control. Alright, I'm going to lower this a little bit, just a tad. And then we are going to do... Well, I actually should put the Sonic line work above that one. Layer order matters. And then maybe like a 16. We'll start doing the background. I'm going to divide the background up into like the foreground and then... like the background, like the rock formations, because like Sonic like fights like perfect chaos on like this like it's not like a volcano, it's like a mountain like a volcano, but it's like there's no like lava in it, so it's just like this big mountain where Sonic fights them, and then like chaos is kind of just like chilling like inside like the volcano, like where the lava should be. It's just like chaos, which I guess is kind of cool. Kind of like a novel concept. There we go, that was pretty good. That's good, that's good. Okay, I guess now we can erase the perfect chaos overlap here. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. And right here. This is why it's good doing like line art and like separate layers, especially when you're doing something like this. So it's easier to clean up. It's easier to select. Here we go. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Station Square. Yeah, I think he does write Station Square, but it's just like they're in like a mountain. I don't remember a mountain being near Station Square. So like the only like real explanation I can like think of is like maybe this is like post-flood Station Square and then they moved Station Square somewhere, because like I don't think this is supposed to be the actual battle in SA1. Like it might actually be, I don't know, like from my understanding, this is like a separate incidence with Chaos, but again, I am no Sonic-Chu expert at all. So I have no idea. All I know, he was in a mountain. I'm drawing a mountain. That's what we're gonna do here. And again, like for this like recreation is like I want to like stay as faithful to the Sonic-Chu comic as I can. It's pretty much we're just gonna like redraw it. So the story's gonna stay exactly the same. The characters are gonna be exactly the same. We're just gonna have like a different artist's perspective rendering it out. Pretty much. Doot. There we go. Bunch of lines, dude. Sometimes you get lost in the lines. Drawn, and then you're just like, oh shit, where the hell am I? I guess that's what like this window's for right here, but I almost never look at that. Like I always have it on, but it's just like, oh well, you don't need it. You really don't need it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We got pretty much the line work done. Nice, again, we're not going to go super crazy with this. Well, Chris has art skills of a 3-year-old, so there's that. That is true. See, I never like talking shade on, like, people's, like, art skills, because, again, they could always get better, and then you'll start, like, eating dirt. But, I think for Chris Chan, you know, all I'm going to say about Chris Chan is, he's an inspiring artist with a very unique vision. I think that's a nice way to put it. Know what? I actually don't want to do this. I was gonna do like a little bit like thicker ink art, but we're gonna skip that part because I kind of want, especially for like Perfect Chaos, I want to do the lines, different colors. So that's pretty good. So we got in like different sections here. Let me turn off the thing. So we got Sonic, we got the foreground, we got Perfect Chaos, and we got the background. Alright, let's just jump into Sonic here. Make a Sonic folder. S-O-N-I-C, Son. And S-O-N-I-C, Sonic. Oh, right. I'm just gonna dump in color. I'm not gonna bother with color picking. Sonic is blue, if I remember correctly. We're gonna go with this one. Bop, 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 bop. Zip. Watches. I'll like check again. Sonic's actually green. Now we all know which hedgehog's green, dude. That's a little light. A little dark. I think that's just right. How about that? We're gonna go with that one. Then should I might as well. We're doing it digitally. Let's make a different layer for each color just in case I want to change them. It's always good to do that. This is pretty much like a good skin color that I know. Well, this one's a little bit too bright. That's a little bit better. Also, pro tip, when you are dropping in color, like I am, make your background a neutral gray. I normally do this anyway, like before I start. Put like a neutral gray in the background so you're not looking at like white. One, it's better for your eyes. So you're not looking at like white light hitting them. It's better for your eyes. And secondly, if you have like a mid-tone gray, which is what this is, it helps you gauge your colors better when you put them down because you're not like comparing them to like bright white. So that's a pro tip, by the way. Feel free to use that in your art creations. Boop. Yeah, it's good. And we're gonna need a red. Sonic has such cool shoes. That's good. That's good. Chris has the drawing skills on 3-year-old. It's funny, but it's accurate. I'm not saying it's not accurate. But I will say this about like Chris Chan, despite being like, let's just call him a real character. He's a real character. He did make a super successful like Sonic meme, which is still really impressive, that people talk about and joke about even today. So, and like from my understanding, like Sonic Chew started out as like a high school project for him that that he made, and he just like posted it, and it became like this infamous internet meme. But with that being said, it's like, how many high school art projects did you do that became internet famous? You know? So he did something. Wait, so you're doing all of issue number 1 or just a small portion of it? I'm doing all the way up to, like, where Sonic Chew is standing on, like, the mountain of Station Square. And, he looks out and it's like, I think it's the end of issue 1. Because it's a little weird. If you go on Webtoons to read it, they combine, like, issues, like, 0 through 2, I think. And the way Chris Chan, I think, labeled it, he labeled it as, like, issue number 0 first, and then he went, like, straight into chapter 2. So there's no, like, real chapter 1. So I I don't know what to make of that. I just don't know. But this story will end with, like, Sonic Chew standing on the mountain looking off into the distance. That's going to be the last panel. But, yeah, we're going to do all of chapter, I guess, 1, what it is. Because, again, he starts off with chapter 0, but I think he goes straight into 2. So there's no, like, chapter 1. Unless chapter 0 is, like, the long, like, thing of text he did explaining what Sonic Chew is. Background. Again, I'm not good enough to comprehend Chris Chan's brilliance, I guess. My little monkey brain is limited. I do kind of want to do 2 tones for these rocks here. So we'll have, like, the top tone. I guess we could... Know what we could do? I know what we could do. Oh, right. Issue 0, not 1. Fake Chris Chan lore expert right here. Shake my head. Well, it's just, like, I know a lot about, like, Sonic Chew now because, like, again, I've been, like, doing a little bit of, like, research into this to prepare for, like, this video or, like, this project I'm working on. So it's like I have been trying to, like, look into it, and it's just like the more you look into it, the more it's just like I think I knew less, or I think me looking into it makes me realize I know less now than when I started. I somehow lost information by looking into this somehow. Okay, I usually like making rocks like purple. Purpley pink. Kind of like this color. And I think it's kind of this color in that's a little too bright. That's a little too pink. Kind of less saturated. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we're going to go slightly darker for all the rest. Whoops. Whoopsie, meant to hit the line art. Trust me, Bo, learning Chris Chan lore is not for the faint of heart. It isn't. It truly is not. And the funny thing, though, is, like, I've always heard about Chris Chan. I saw, like a video or 2 on him. You know, but it's like, I've never read Sonic Chew. Well, like, I knew it exists. I know what it is. But, like, I've never read it. I never tried to, like, you know, get into it. But, like, trying to get into it is just like, oh my god. And what I find more amazing is, like, as the comic goes on, it gets less and less about, like, Sonic Chew. And more, like, Chris just started writing about, like, things in his real life. Like, and just putting all of that into, like, a comic book. Which is just kind of insane. Like the last chapter, Wizplay and his friend were reading. He had, like, a whole section on, like, a safari. Like, he took everybody on a safari to talk about, like, the jerk cops. And basically, these jerk cops were based off, like, the cops in the mall where he used to loiter. And they would tell him, like okay, like, yeah, you have to go. You can't, like, be here, like, harassing people, trying to get, like, a date or whatever. And, like, a lot of, like, the comic is about, like, dating and, like, relationships. And, like, it's weird. It's so fucking weird, dude. What's even weirder is, like, it's like Sonic, like, as a franchise, is just kind of like a magnet for stuff like that. Because, like, there's a lot of similarities between, like, Chris Chan and, like, Ken Penders as well. Because, like, Ken Penders did that same shit where he went in and he used, like, because, like, the thing about, like, Ken Penders is, like, he was able to have full run of, like, the Knuckles comic when he was working for Archie. And basically what he decided to do was just use the Archie Sonic comic, or at least the Knuckles portion of the Archie Sonic, just to tell whatever crazy stories he wanted to. He even had, like, a deathbed confessional with Knuckles' dad, where, like, Knuckles' dad's, like, dying on his deathbed, and Knuckles' dad gives his, like, whole speech. And that speech literally came from, like, Ken Penders' experience with, like, his dad's deathbed confession. And he openly said, like, yeah, this was, like, a way for me to, like, grieve and, like, process. It was like therapy. Like, him writing that issue was like therapy to him. And it's like, what the fuck? Yes, the fabled attraction sign incident. Yes. But, like, again, I find it, like, crazy that, like, Chris Chan just, like, writes that into this comic. Here's spell K. Chaos. That was gonna be it's just gonna be chaos. I was gonna be like, oh, what's the number? Like Chaos 7? No, wait, it's just chaos. It's just fucking chaos. I kind of want to make him like, because he made him like pure blue. I kind of want to make him like a greeny blue. Something like this, kind of a little bit brighter. Maybe like that. Again, we can always adjust the colors later. Boom, boom, boom. I'm probably gonna have to do one for this fucking line, dude. Okay, no, I know a way to fix that. I know a way to fix it. I can fix it. It will be fixed. That's actually a good looking blue. The select blue? That's not too bad. Now I want to be more like dirty. I want green water. I want gross green water. Going to like a beach in South Carolina. How about that? Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna, yeah, this is how we're gonna solve this problem. I'm gonna select here, and then here, and then we're gonna just select at the end here. It should be pretty good. He also gave Perfect Chaos teeth. I don't think Chaos had teeth. Yo, what's up, WizPlay? This is incredible. Just pop it in while I'm at work. Also, Parasite Eve background music is awesome. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks. They're actually, there's like a fan Parasite Eve game that recently got like a demo. And it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty good. But yeah, no, we gotta have the boop boop bop boop bop boop bop. I remember when I first heard that song when I played Parasite Eve the first time, and I was just like, boop, boop, bop. Like, all day. I love this song, dude. And it's, like, perfect background noise, too. It's not, like, annoying. It's just kind of catchy and just kind of, like, in the background. So it's just, like, I like it. It's just, like, perfect background noise. But yeah, we're drawing a Perfect Chaos. But thanks for dropping by, Wizplay. I know like you have to use like your data on your phone, so don't feel the need to stay here. If you're at work, this isn't important. this is not important. You should spend your day doing something worthwhile. Don't waste your life like me, where you're redrawing the Sonic Chew comic. Okay, that's good. Now, kind of want to turn off the line art so I can just... That's not supposed to happen. Why is it so scratchy? That's gross. We'll just do 20. It actually looks pretty cool without the panel. Yeah, Parasite Eve Mutant, it looks incredible. Yeah, it looks really good. Really promising. And again, it's like Square Enix, why are you letting fans make the game? Well, I heard Parasite Eve's hard to remake because it's not like Square Enix's like original IP. It's like based off of a book. And I think they need to get like licensing fees. Like pay out licensing fees to like do it. That's why, like, they don't do it. Which I guess makes sense. Malum, that's his name. I actually forgot his name for a while. Malum this week so we can discuss the future 2026 videos. Oh, good job, dude. Yeah, Malum seems like a pretty cool guy. And you guys are doing, like, the Lord's work. That's a little too bright. That's perfect, dude. That is the fucking green I was looking for. That is beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna create a clipping mask. We're gonna take this. I wonder if I could just do a screen or an overlay. Would that work? That's kind of what I want. That is exactly what I want. Boom. I'm just gonna draw this in. We'll go and meticulously erase later. Boom. I like also I did this without like any reference images, by the way. This is all just fucking memory, dude. Listen, I have my own vision of Sonic Chew. And it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. There we go. That was pretty good. If Square Enix doesn't own the rights, and he hated the second game apparently, we can definitely do more. Raw Danger was a good test video. Yeah, no, dude, you got any video plans coming up? Let me know. I got my video plan. Oh, God. I hate this thing. I don't know how to do that. God damn it, Surf. I bet it's like a really creative, intuitive feature. But god damn it, I hate it. I hate it every time I trigger it. You know, speaking about video games, I just finished Digimon Time Stranger. And that was like a big game I was working on. And now I'm like free to like pick another game. I started playing Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days again. So I'll play that. But now I gotta pick like another game to play. But it did truly feel like liberating. Finishing Time Stranger. Finishing like a 70-hour like RPG. That's big. That's big for me. I wonder... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Honestly, despite how bad Sonic-Chu is, I'm actually, like, enjoying this. It's actually kind of fun. Oh, I should save. Did I not save at all since I've been doing this? It's not good. This will be, like, my magnum opus. I would not mind being remembered for the guy that, like, remade Sonic-Chu well. You know, if, like, you have to get famous for something, I wouldn't mind that one. Just go down in my legacy. Uh, 2026 is going to be year of weird games for me. And no, 2026 won't be the year I do Chrono Trigger unless there's, like, a huge demand for it. It's going to be, like, 3-hour video. Sonic-Chu is objectively bad. But bad doesn't mean not entertaining. It's like The Room in comic form. Yes. See, I'm just doing my part to make Sonic-Chu a little bit more readable. Because the thing is, I'm going to try to stay as faithful to the story as possible. I don't want to do any deviations. I don't want to take any artistic license. I literally just want to take Sonic-Chu and just draw it better. But I will have all of this done by Sonic Month, which is in June, so we have a shit ton of time. And since I'm working on this now, but I think for a few of the drawing streams going forward, I'm just going to be working on this. And I will be doing stuff like off camera, like probably mostly all of it off camera. But I might wait on this one just to do it from like start to finish so you guys can see. But I'll be doing like the other panels later on. I probably should use the select tool. The select tool would probably have been faster. Because this is one thing I hate about like doing digital art is like the kind of cutout like this. It's so annoying. I remember when I used to do work for Archie Sonic Online. That was kind of like the worst part, because like they would have the line work, but like I wouldn't be able to make selections like I can do it like in here, which sucked. So is like a bunch of the work that I did for Archie Archie Sonic Online, it was like 90% of the time I was doing like what I'm doing right here, where I'm just like I dropped in a color and now I'm just like very tediously erasing it. It's so annoying. So annoying. This is why I use like the select tool for everything. Like when I'm drawing, I'll take time just to hit like the select, because again, it's a lot quicker. May not seem like it at first, but it is a lot quicker. Plot twist, Chris hires you to make them from now on. Oh, that reminds me, I'm hoping by then I can contribute some to the Sonic Month, LOL. Yeah, no, dude, if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm always open for ideas. Just keep in mind, this year's theme for Sonic Month is memes, so the memeier, the better. That's pretty good. What color was his eye? I want to say it was yellow. I refuse to look it up, though. So I'm going to make his eye yellow. I really want to say it's yellow. I'm almost damn sure it was yellow. Whoops. Again, we're going to take a little bit of liberties here. And the eye color. Guess we make it red. No, let's make it like... Make it like green, like a yeah, like a real, whoops, real grass green, dude. Oh. Hit the thing, hit the bucket tool, get in there, get green. I think he had a pink tongue. I'm like 20% certain he had a pink tongue. Blah, 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 blah. What are we doing? What are we doing? What am I doing? Select pen. I'm gonna give him pink tongue. I'm almost positive he had a pink one. Let's make it a little bit redder. Yeah, something like that. That looks good. That's a good chaos right there. If memes is the theme, we'll have to play Sonic Boom. I was planning on doing a Let's Play of Sonic Boom. Not the Wii U one. I was going to play Sonic Boom Shattered Crystals again. Because I did 100% that game. I have played it. I have it on my 3DS. I even have Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. And those games aren't that bad. They're not super great, but like they aren't like super terrible either. So, I will say that. I actually did like the tagline for Sonic Boom Fire and Ice when they made that. Because they put a joke in like the marketing for it where it's just like, it's not going to be as bad as the first one. Referring to like Rise of Lyric. I thought that was funny. I thought that was really funny. Yeah, that was pretty good. That looks pretty solid, even with the line being in the way. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this, select inside, and then we're just going to make this white. I'm going to hit that with the multiply and turn that off. And turn this off as well. Oh, also for background, oh good, I still have it selected. Make a new one. I believe the sky was like this color. Something like that. Where's the brush tool? Because one inconsistency I did see, which there's probably many, is when Rose-Chew transforms, I think when Sonic is fighting, like Sonic-Chew is fighting like Chaos, it's like nighttime. And then when it like cuts 15 minutes later to like Rose-Chew, she's on the beach like in the middle of the day. So it's just like there's no like, can't remember what time. Yeah, it works. Boom, look at that. It looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Also, I'm doing this in like a webcomic format, so if you're wondering like where the other panels are going to be, it's basically going to be like a webtoons comic where it's made to like scroll. So all the panels are going to be like on top of one another. So if you're wondering, like, why does it look a certain way, that's why. Sonic X for Leapster, though. I have that. I should play that. That's amazing. Maybe I should do that RPG they made on the DS. Sonic Chronicles and the Dark Brotherhood? You should. That's an okay game. It's not bad. The biggest problem with that game is it's all okay, we're textures. Because we're definitely gonna use textures on this. See, bubbles, but then it's like, there is a good water texture. Actually looks pretty cool. What about bubbles 4? Nah, bubbles 3. I'm feeling bubbles 3. That was pretty good. You know what? Let me do a layer copy. Minimize that, and I'm gonna merge all the rest down, and then we'll just throw a weird texture on it. Maybe like something like that. That was pretty good. I'm told mixed things about. It's an okay RPG. It's rather easy. There's a lot of touch controls to it. But the best part about Sonic Chronicles of a Dark Brotherhood is that is the game Ken Penders sued Sega over. Is obscure. Silent Hill 2 was like a before the grind. So we're gonna merge that down. So that's all one thing now. We can shade that in. Line art wise, kind of want to take that color. Boop, clipping mask. Maybe make it a little bit darker. A little bit darker than that. Tad darker. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Beautiful. That is truly perfect chaos. Pre any shading. Background's pretty good. I will do a layer copy. We're gonna merge this down. Texture. That's pretty good. Maybe line it up just a tad. Yeah, it's pretty good. I have a few games I know you'll enjoy planned for 2026. You already know one if the conditions allow us to do it. Yes. Yes. That'll be a good one. That would be a good one. Sonic, we're all pretty good, so we're just going to do layer, copy, merge that down, probably put like a paper 2 on them. Just something so he's not so flat. Yeah, that's pretty good. Damn, that doesn't look too bad. I would do Oni-Chanbara, but YouTube Puritans would flag that so fast. Honestly, you could probably do the one on the Wii. That's not too bad. And Onichambara Origins, I was able to do a full Let's Play of that game, and none of my videos got taken down. So if you want to do like Onichambara Origins, you should be good on that one. Honestly, we should do Rumble Roses. That would be a game, dude. Rumble Roses for like PlayStation 2 or like the 360 one. You want to see people freak out. Good, and then... Ooh, did I do both of the... I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. We'll just roll with the punches here. The roll with the punches on this one. One thing good about Wii games is that I have a Wii U, which is a Wii with an HDMI port, so recording is much easier. Final Fantasy 13-2 will happen, and it has to happen, LOL. Yeah, no, Final Fantasy 13. What a game. That's such a video game. It's just, that's the nicest thing I could say about 13 is like it's a game, it's a video game that you can play. Kind of. We're making a lot of progress, dude. Not that I didn't think we'd make a lot of progress, but this panel is... I wouldn't say it's pretty much done. We didn't do any of the shading here, but... did most of the work. If I'm being honest. My issue with 13 is mostly missed potential. There's all kind of good ideas in there, and none of them just came through properly. That's true. Lately, I've been enjoying GBA games. GBA games was the GBA was so goated. So many good games on that level, and it's true, dude. Legacy of Goku 2. Oh my god, I fucking love that game, dude. Legacy of Goku 2. Even like the Super Sonic Warriors games were really good. Multiply. This one I won't waste time in. We'll just use the select tool. Boop, 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 boop. Brah! Oh, that mostly worked. Yeah, that mostly worked. That was actually pretty good. But yeah, there's a ton of hidden gems on the GBA. I just replayed that. Oh, awesome, dude. Again, that like Legacy of Goku 2 is amazing. I never finished Boo's Fury though. I got like halfway through that game and I just never completed that one. And I've always wanted to do it. Which honestly, there's really nothing stopping me. I should go do that. But right now, I'm trying to play through Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, and I want to pick like another game, like a bigger one. Something preferably I won't be playing on my Odin, because I'm playing 352 days on my Odin. That was really good. Time to go. Gotta save data. No worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. And I think I'm gonna like stop it here too anyway. Because we did a lot. Like I said before, I'm gonna work on a bunch of other panels kind of like off screen. But for these streams, I might I think for this one, this panel 3 that we're working on, I believe we'll continue this next week and we'll just wrap this up on camera. And then moving forward, I'll just pick like another good one that'll be good for the stream, and we'll just do that on stream. And I plan on having this done hopefully by the end of the month, depending on how quickly I can work on this. But if not, it'll probably be done in February. But I won't be posting any of this stuff until Sonic Month, when I make my Sonic Month video on my reimagining remake of the Sonic Chew comic. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, WizPlay. Thank you, Sir Hedgelord. And thank you, Reds, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I will be back next Sunday with some more drawing stream. We'll probably wrap this one up. I won't touch this one until next Sunday. So we'll probably wrap this one up. But I'll be back even sooner on Friday, where we're doing Sonic Adventure Complete. We're playing both Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, beating them 100%. We're almost got all the A ranks in SA2. We just have Canon Score. So we'll muscle through that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay.